Hi, it's Yvonne from Just Imagine Journals in Australia. Today I have an Easter ephemera folder for you. The kit that I used was Studio 28E's Easter postcard kit with lots of vintage postcards from about the 1910 era. Fabric and lace on the cover, some seam binding and a lovely key charm. I've used one of the postcards here as a pocket, and I'm fascinated by the art of writing a postcard, especially in those times pre-email and so on. And this one, for example, says about a picnic, and if you want to bring something, make sure you don't forget it. This one is a beautiful E for Easter, and I've just mounted that onto a die cut on glimmer card and added some lace. These are all envelopes, so I've done all this with a lovely textured envelope, so I've left some of it blank, so you could write on that and it fits with the vintage look as well. I've used some other things that I had as well as the kit to supplement it, but all with that sort of Easter and postcard theme. So these are little children, so I've got some school type ephemera there, again with the Easter theme. Easter greetings, a tag, and this is fun. This is the yearly egg account. Maybe the rabbits or the chicks were keeping a yearly egg account. Some more ephemera, and this one's from the kit, All Peace Be Yours. And this lovely postcard is from the kit. I've just put a paper clip on it so that it just goes over the page, and I didn't glue both sides of this one together so that you do have some journaling space there. Someone thanking some relatives for sending them a gift and showing how appreciative they were. I'll pop the paper clip back later. And there I've done some stenciling with the Tim Holtz wildflowers, and I've used speckled egg distress ink, the oxide version. And around the edges here I've used speckled egg as well, and for the aging I've used antique linen. Now this ephemera holder here was gifted to me by Linda, thanks Linda, and it's simply made from book pages which have been folded up, a very clever idea. And because we have the postcards for people, I thought this was fun too. This is a chick with a theme on a postcard. This is from the kit, Easter, Glad Easter, and all of these you can write on the back. And another piece of ephemera that I had. So you can see the 4 envelopes just from the book pages which I've mounted onto a backing. So I've tried to keep the postcard theme going here. So there's another lovely little postcard, and this one's from the kit. You see that old Victorian era illustration and space on the back to write. This image was some paper that I had, but I thought Easter, bunnies, birds, eggs, that sort of theme. So here we have Easter again on the back of that envelope folio, envelope creation, some more bunny relatives, with a little bit of lace on the bottom, and a Easter lily. Now, with this part, this was a perfume box, and I really liked the idea of the craft card so I've kept that. I didn't cover it over, and I also didn't cover it over here in the spine. I've just put a strip of the fabric, but I thought that sort of reminded me of someone from that era who'd kept some treasured postcards and had a special spot for them, and they've just used whatever they had to house them. This is another postcard from the kit. Some of them are in pencil, and that adds a bit of mystery to it because they're faded, and it's such fun to try and decipher what they're saying. Then this folds out, Just left that blank just for interest. Still with the blues, and this opens up from the original folder, and then we open this up. I've really kept that, it can go up and down, but I've kept it, the ribbon there, so they don't tip out when it goes sideways. This is actually a 1910 vintage postcard, a genuine one, and it has 1910 written on the back. You can't see that very well in pencil, and the corner was in danger of falling off, and I didn't want to lose that because that was rather precious, the date, so I've just strengthened it with a bit of card and added some lace. I think that's rather special with the Victorian look or the Edwardian look. I'm not sure which era exactly 1910 was. And then these series of postcards are all from the kit, and I, as I mentioned, I do love reading these, and there was a bit of an art of writing the postcard where you could fill the card but not actually say anything. And for example, this lady says, "Your letter is begun, thought I'd get it off for sure, but failed. Think I'll get it off tomorrow, for sure this week. Anyway, can't tell anymore," and then she signs off. So basically, she's written a whole letter saying she'll still have to write a letter. And all these cards are all from the kit. Some of them are blank on the back, which is great because you've got some journaling space there as well. I just like the old-fashioned look of them. And you sort of wonder about the lives of the people. There's so many stories between these lines. I've just added a little bit of collaging here, repeating that bunny, and lovely little poem. Again, blank on the back. Another lovely one with the purples of Easter. An Easter greeting. A little messenger is bringing you my good wishes for Easter. And that old-fashioned writing there on the back. And then the last one, and I've left that one open, and I've added some paper so that there is a little bit of a journaling space there with the purples of Easter. So the vintage postcards all come from the kit, and they really are just fascinating to read, and that sense of history and so many stories. So that all does up like this. And there we have it, the Easter ephemera folder with the vintage postcards from the early 1900s. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, I'd love you to subscribe. I'll always love to read your comments. And so if you'd like to leave a comment, do so below, and I always answer all of those. Thanks so much, and wishing you all a happy Easter. Bye for now.